Hey guys, it's Forza Gaming bringing you another video, and the Battlefront 2 trailer has just been officially released. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and break it down because we are gonna find every nook and cranny of this trailer, and I want to get as much information as possible. So let's do it. So I'm gonna be kind of like pausing it a little. So here we have the First Order, of course. This is a pretty cool scene because it changes like from the eras of stormtroopers and stuff. And there's Darth Vader. So Darth Vader, I guess, is a confirmed hero, even though we kind of already knew that. I mean, it wouldn't be a Star Wars game without him. So, and then we have the clones. Now this is very interesting because in the gameplay that has been leaked across the internet, there has been phase 2 troopers. So also on the picture of Yoda versus Darth Maul, there have been phase 2, but now we see phase 1 clones here. So it's going to be very interesting. I wonder if this is going to be like only for this map, which I think this is Camino. So I think this is Camino. Of course, we have the drop ships down here, but we have the Republic cruiser. I don't know if that's Republic or Imperial. I'm pretty sure it's Republic since they haven't changed yet. I'm pretty sure. Then we get a nice overshot view of Theed. This is the concept art that we actually saw a couple days ago, and you can see we have the droids coming in, and we have what looks to be like I forget what they're called, but the spider walker things, the spider droids or whatever they're called. But as you can see, a big battle is going on at Theed. We can see the palace and all that. Of course, we can see droids. If they would pause. But as you can see here, you see a lot of information. So these things are the AATs. They transport the droids, as you can see. But what is very interesting is that this droid right here is a red droid, and I do believe that that means it's like higher in command or whatever. Back here you can actually see a commander droid. I believe it's marked with the yellow dot, so we can see that. And we can also see a brown droid here. I don't know what that is from, but it's very interesting. I wonder if they're like the different classes, because we do have 4 classes, kind of like in Battlefield 1. So it would be very interesting to see how those play out. So as you can see here, here's a pretty interesting shot. You could see a sniper rifle. So this, it looks like the red droid is going to be the specialist class that was teased earlier. And then we're going to have, of course, these are all regular droids. I don't know what class they are. Probably the assault, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, then you see this guy back here. This, I think, is the brown droid, and he's carrying some heavy blaster. So that may be the heavy class. And of course we see the tanks back here. I forget what they're called, but these this was also teased on the previous concept art that we saw. So now we see him throw a grenade, and it's just a normal grenade, I think, and he's carrying the standard issue droid rifle. I don't know the name of it. Saw some tank gameplay, and here are the phase 2 clones I was talking about earlier. This one looks to be the heavy class because he's evidently holding a heavy machine gun right here, and this is the standard issue rifle for the clone troopers. And this one looks to have like a visor and stuff, so I wonder if you could customize that. But of course, here's the tank again firing. Yeah, so that was just some heavy gameplay, as you can see, and here's some droid gameplay. So in this shot we can see some very interesting stuff. You can see the battle droids, the super battle droids. So that is a confirmed thing in the game. I guess they're playable characters. I don't know how they're going to implement it, if you have to if it's a class or if it's something that you have to get like a power up or something. I have no idea, but it's very interesting. In this shot we can see some of the walkers that they have. I forget what they're called, but they're kind of like the AT-STs, but much smaller. So these are going to be like kind of the Republic's way of getting and attacking tanks, but I think they're more fast, and I don't know, it'll be interesting. They do have cannons, as we can see, and this one up here looks to be a different kind of stormtrooper that we see, or not stormtrooper, a clone that we see, because it has a backpack and it also has different coloring on the shin guards, or the shoulder guards, and he also looks to have a visor, so he could be in another class, or maybe a specific class made for those walker things. So this weapon is a very cool looking one. It either looks like a sniper, maybe a semi-auto sniper, or a like little machine gun type thing. This, it looks to be like the inside of a it's that gold, or not gold, it's the silver ship of that Padme uses in the movies. Of course, Darth Maul is going to be in the game, but right here we see another clone. Let me try to go back. This clone right here is wearing a certain type of thing, so I wonder if this is just a it looks to be like a commander, so I wonder if this is going to be kind of like another class, or if it's going to be like a step up from the others that you have to get through, like getting many kills in that way. So there we saw him do a little lunge attack, so that's kind of like Palpatine's thing where he dashes forward, but this, it looks like he kind of like cuts forward and stuff. And this is a new weapon, like that one we saw earlier with the brown droid carrying. It looks to be the same one, maybe, I'm not too sure. But also we can see this droid over here to the left. We can see him with like a blue shield thing. Now this is shown many times throughout the trailer. We don't know what it is yet, but I would assume it's kind of like the personal shield, but it seems that you can still shoot out of it. It will be very interesting what we see them do. Now this is the inside of that one transport AT that the droids use, and this actually has guns, so I wonder if this is going to be kind of like the AT-ST, or not the AT-ST, the AT-AT in the previous one, where it's kind of like the behemoth on the field. It destroys everything, and the ultimate goal is to get to this palace. I'm not too sure, but also down here we can see that there is another kind of like shield thing that he can shoot out of. Yeah, here it is. So it looks like a shield that he can shoot out of. I'm not too sure, because in the previous game you can't shoot out of shields. It's just like there for protection. So it's very interesting. And he's carrying the gun that we talked about earlier. So these guys right here have jetpacks on them, kind of like the old Battlefront way back in the day, which is pretty exciting stuff. But also there is what seems to be like a Naboo guard right here running with them. So I wonder if you can kind of be like there are map exclusive people, like Naboo guards on Naboo, or like Yavin people on Yavin. So it'll be very interesting when we see that. Those jetpacks look to be about the same as the Battlefront 1 jetpack, except it looked to be a little farther, maybe more vertical, or more horizontal than it is vertical, but we'll have to see. So in this shot, this is a very exciting shot for me personally, because this looks like a Wookiee. Well, it is a Wookiee, but I was going to say this looks like Kashyyyk right here, which is one of my favorite battles. Also, we can see some of these ships in the air. These are new ships. They're probably playable. They are Republic ships, I believe, or maybe Separatists. I have no idea. Here is a shot of Hoth and what it looks to be like a snow speeder or something. I don't know which era this is in, because it looks very, very... Here, let me see. It looks like the new stuff, because that's a new First Order thing. So right here is some very exciting stuff. We have the Death Troopers from Rogue One in Yavin. So Yavin is looking beautiful, like it always does. But as you can see here, he's holding what looks to be like a DLT maybe from the older games, and then they're just a bunch of Death Troopers, so that's pretty cool. Boba is confirmed. They're in Mos Eisley right now. It's just shooting stuff. Classical Boba, Boba, I guess. Oh, we also saw Luke there, so. Is Yoda and Darth Maul? Rey and Kylo? And now I believe we get into the story mode of the trailer, which is very exciting.
We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give it everything we got.
So there, it looks like their home base, kind of like a Star Destroyer docking base or something. Because you can see a bunch of Star Destroyers docking there, and also we see the main ship that our main character Iden Versio is going to be on is going to it. Now here in the shot we see, of course, the new like Emperor Palpatine guard type robot things. But here we also see a very important Imperial officer, so I wonder if he's going to play a pretty big part in this story.
They are unusual.
Here we see some new Republic ships, and also a I believe it's like kind of their Star Destroyer type thing for the Separatists. And yeah, so that's basically all the information I could pull from the trailer. Very exciting stuff coming this way. Of course, the live stream for the actual gameplay is going to be in a bit, so make sure you guys pay attention to that. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.